The reason to why many people don't begin to pray this prayer of make God no go allow us burn waiting we no fit explain now because of waiting these happy boys them they do on top social media.
I saw what was trending about some boys who a man of God carried to Cyprus. And he said they were selling in a fast food joint or something. I don't know the full story. But I was just seeing, there was a name they called them. Happy Boys. Yes, something like that. So I said, why is this thing trending? So I just clicked onto it. I saw them doing video against the pastor. Your father that gave birth to you didn't carry you out. Your mother didn't carry you out. A man of God, out of the love of God, carried you abroad. And the man now say, I don't have money because you're not the only person. And that's one thing about entitled people. Entitled people only think that they are the only ones that philanthropists are helping. They believe that they are the only one in the life of, you are not the only one in the life of a great man. When he tells you he doesn't have, it means he doesn't have for you. He may have for somebody else. And they said, I watched, somebody sent me a picture that the man collapsed. I almost passed out. Tears gathered around my eyes. Another family helped, came again, and we're saying all kinds of things. And sometimes you wonder what generation we are in. A generation that has no memory. It is those that kill them that they love. It's those that take from them and come to pretend like holy people. That's the ones they love. People who open their hearts are being stabbed. If this generation doesn't take time, very soon there will be no good man. And they opened their mouths and they were just talking. I was almost moved to calling the man to do something, but I just held myself back. Because I know Cyprus very well. I know how to bring them back. I know how to bring them back. I'm not joking. And if they are watching me now and I hear pin from them, I'll bring them back. How can a man of God collapse because of you? How can you open your mouth? Somebody who helped you. You have, I've told you in this church, anybody who you have eaten from, even if they hurt you tomorrow, walk away and leave them to Jesus. You are doing video against this man. This man helped you. What kind of influence is that? It's not right. And such a man should not allow people to change him. Because once you are good, be good. The worst thing that can ever happen to any good man is to help a bad person.
My correct people are the great to high before on the site today. We know see him for these past few days. These happy boys them, that is the ex-workers of Czech Republic would have been sacked from dancing on duty. We know so they are gist beyond the trend online based on the kind thing where them they do and the kind disrespect where they give to Apostle Chibuzor Chinyere. And because of that, these happy boys now they don't begin to misbehave too much and people self don't begin to talk to child. Therefore actually look at the reason to why these boys been actually come out from job. What did they do? Why they been sacked? Them say they be actually default and because of that too much of sentiment and they don't make we human beings don't begin to take wrong thing as good thing. Though they say what they are supposed to do in trying to help them go to school in Cyprus, no be bad thing. But now we say they don't begin the day very ungrateful, say no, this misbehavior, you don't get you in touch because they don't begin to misbehave to the extent in reach for the senior pastor of and general overseer of Omega Fire Ministries, that is Apostle Johnson Suleman, for him to join mouth in calling out the happy boys for being ungrateful towards Papa OPM, according to how the TikToker. And this Apostle Suleman speech, they come few days after one video of the happy boys being shown on top social media, where they be they disrespect this Apostle Chibuzor. And for the video, if you quickly check out for my last post where I make, I've been talk about the gist and waiting relate to why they can't begin to talk rubbish concerning this man. And the thing now, this Apostle Suleman during one church service, now I can't choke him out inside the matter about the Happy Boys and how then they, as in they call them ingrate and disrespectful. Now, according to Apostle Suleman, he say he was moved when he hears say Apostle Chibuzor being collapsed for airports during that period where those ungrateful boys been they actually drag them online, which is true. Because if you be done they follow my gist for a while now, you will not say Apostle Chibuzor one time they actually collapsed for airports and him can come online to begin ask for people say make them pray for him because in health too strong and of course everybody come begin to dream out and they say they pray for him, they wish him well, quick recovery, this and that. So now what's in this Suleman come they talk now say he be actually feel very bad. He was moved when he be here say Apostle Chibuzor actually collapsed one time and only for this boys now to come begin to drag him online for nothing. So he be like say this last one what they do he actually provoke him well because he come make am talk say he know how to bring these boys back. Say he no dey joke at all. Say if them they watch am now and he hear pim from them, you know how our Nigerian mothers go talk am now. If I hear pim, you will hear win. So he say if he hear pim from them, he go bring them back sharp sharp because with the way these boys they behave, that they feel like say nobody fit drag they come back. Based on say they don't they follow one or two things, they don't they follow one or two gangs, we don't begin they talk to them, they put one or two things for their head, where they make them feel get mouth, they open mouth, they tell person we actually help them. Say they no bond the person well to bring them come back Ninja. Hey, Omo, this one are the highest form of disrespect where you feel give man of God if we won't even go there. Because people they pray for their destiny helper. Your own come because of small temptation. You begin to tell and say they no born and where? No be say you even hide the mouth to talk am. You talk am for social media. We be say people they see and when I still get mind to go post that kind of video. Why now? So it can't be like say this their talk now don't begin to offend one or two man of God. And I don't make an apostle Suleman can't begin to choke man for the case at all. It be like say this boys that they feel like say nobody fit do them anything. Say as then they watch and so if they hear pain from them. Amo, make we no know, make we no actually too much choke him out on top this case because we know say for him to come outside to talk something like this, he don't actually put one or two things on ground. But for the fact say he don't come outside now to warn them, we hope say they go actually begin to behave. Now person come talk say if care is not taken, they go still use Apostle Suleman take the catch cruise the same way where they use Apostle Chibuzor Chinyere. Say if Apostle Suleman not very careful, they go use and join the Happy Boys comedy cruise with them they catch for social media. So make it be say if everybody just try me they wash their hand come up for this boys case. Say the only thing now what they're supposed to do for this boys for me the only thing I feel say they're supposed to do now to bring them come back, give them to their parents. Say to see amo, see kuna see una pikin. They go healthy, they come back healthy. They come back in one form, they come back in one piece. So that they don't go say they carry my pikin come up from the country, they bring them back in half. Because everybody now they see the way these boys they behave, and I make people they talk say to see job with these people for inside the country go hard. Say to see who go wan help them again after this their misbehavior online, say e go hard. Moreover, they don't for the talk say internet e no dey forget. So in many years to come, they go always they refer back to the things where these boys they actually do now and who know them make it actually try talk senses into them because this misbehavior will actually be waiting to scatter their future tomorrow if they know they very careful. Some still they talk say so they still get opportunity to apologize and to amend their ways but as it be now happy boys are being ungrateful. That's why another one where Apostle Suleman talk concerning what these boys they begin do for social media as the thing they happen right now for inside the country.